Hi everyone, this is Dr. Nitin Chhoda and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being a viewer and a subscriber. If you learned something new from this video, please consider clicking the like button. Please subscribe, please enable notifications because that really helps out the YouTube algorithm. I'll give you some important updates about the challenges to the validity of the election from Team Trump, and I'll share some rather interesting information pertaining to Facebook and pertaining to President-elect Joe Biden's son, Hunter Biden, that has just come to light. Some pretty incredible news that is actually emerging today. Let's just jump right in. Once again, my name is Dr. Nitin Chhoda. If you don't know anything about me, check out my video. You'll learn more about who I am, what my journey has been like, and why you should listen to me. Now, as we know, the President of the United States is focused on challenging the validity of the election. There have been over 40 cases across the country where the President's lawyers have had setbacks in various states across the country. But there is something going on. But before I get into that, let me actually show you on your screen the recent tweets from the President of the United States, where the President essentially continues to challenge the validity of the election in our country, and the President is set on challenging the results of the election. And again, as you can see on your screen, the recent tweets from the President suggest that Team Trump is going to continue to challenge the election results, and there were some reports that this could continue all the way through to January. Speaking of challenge to the election results, you'll see this article on your screen from Fox News, and the headline of the article reads, "Trump touts Texas Supreme Court case as the big one, says we will be intervening." Now, there are other states that have actually stepped in. And you'll see this tweet on your screen from the President, where the President says, "We will be intervening in the Texas case, plus many other cases. This is the big one. Our country needs a victory." So President Trump basically is demanding that the United States Supreme Court block the Electoral College results in Georgia, Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin, and he's calling this particular suit the big one. Now, again, like I mentioned, the President's legal team has faced several setbacks in challenging the results in other states, but Trump's team is basically, trying to push for this particular suit in Texas to involve other states. And in new reporting from CNBC, you'll see this article on your screen. The headline of the article reads, 17 states tell Supreme Court that they support Texas bid to reverse Biden win. So 17 states have actually told the Supreme Court that they support an effort by the Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton to sue to effectively reverse President-elect Joe Biden's projected win in the Electoral College. Now, is this case going to be taken up by the Supreme Court? We don't even know that yet. But this is interesting that this filing came a day after Paxton asked the Supreme Court for permission to sue several states, including Georgia, Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin, over the election results, which Biden won in all of those cases. So that is where things stand. Now, the states that support this suit, all of which, by the way, have Republican attorney generals, okay? These states are Missouri, Alabama, Arkansas, Florida, Indiana, Kansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Montana, Nebraska, North Dakota, Oklahoma, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Utah, and West Virginia. So all of these states have actually joined the suit from Texas. Now, there was a comment from the Maryland Attorney General, Brian Frosh, and he's from Maryland. And by the way, Maryland voted overwhelmingly for Biden over Trump. He said in a rather scornful tweet that Maryland would not join Paxton's case. And this is what he said: "The suit is a cesspool of disproved charges, wild speculation, insupportable arguments, and silly gibberish." That's what Frosh tweeted. And he also said Joe Biden is the president-elect. And the Attorney General from the state of Michigan, Dana Nessel, said in the past 24 hours that Paxton's filing is, I quote, "a publicity stunt, not a serious legal pleading." And this is what Nessel said in a statement: "The erosion of confidence in our democratic system is not attributable to the good people of Michigan, Wisconsin, Georgia, or Pennsylvania, but rather to partisan officials like Mr. Paxton, who placed loyalty to a person over loyalty to their country." Quite incredible. And Nessel also went on to say, "The Michigan issues raised in this complaint have already been thoroughly litigated and roundly rejected in both state and federal courts by judges appointed from both political parties. Mr. Paxton's actions are beneath the dignity of the office of Attorney General and the people of the great state of Texas. Pretty incredible comments. In other news, and you'll see the headline of this article from Politico, Hunter Biden, President-elect Joe Biden's son, says the U.S. attorney is investigating his tax affairs. So he announced that the U.S. attorney in Delaware has opened an investigation into his taxes. In a statement, Hunter Biden said his legal counsel was contacted yesterday in the past 24 hours about the matter and that he's confident that he handled his affairs legally and appropriately. He said, I take this matter very seriously, but I am confident that a professional and objective review of these matters will demonstrate that I handled my affairs legally and appropriately, including with the benefit of professional tax advisors. That's what Biden said. And finally, in another significant piece of news, could we be seeing a breakup of Facebook? Now, I know that a lot of you might be thinking, what does this have to do with me? But think about this. If Facebook gets broken up, what's next? Is Google going to get broken up? If Google gets broken up, what's going to be next? Is Microsoft going to get broken up? Is Amazon going to get broken up? Eventually, are other companies going to get broken up? Where does this stop? Because when a company is broken up, our interaction with the product of that company changes. That is how it affects our life. So in case you're wondering, how does this impact me? It could, depending on what the US government decides to do. So what is happening is states and the federal government file antitrust suits demanding the breakup of Facebook. And there's one lawsuit from the Federal Trade Commission and another lawsuit from the Justice Department. And there are a smaller coalition of states. They actually in the past sued Google and now they have their sights set on Facebook. So there have been a lot of complaints about the media empire built by Facebook, specifically their recent acquisitions of Instagram and WhatsApp. So the suits are asking a judge to make Facebook spin off its messaging service WhatsApp and the photo sharing app Instagram, which by the way are two of the world's most popular mobile apps. And these were recently acquired in deals by Facebook. And so now what these suits are saying is, hey, they need to be separated from Facebook. That's where things stand, everybody. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of these recent actions from the great state of Texas, along with all these other states joining in. What do you think about this announcement about essentially an investigation into Hunter Biden's taxes, and what regulators are now considering doing with Facebook after their initial actions on Google. By the way, you're on YouTube. YouTube is owned by Google. So this impacts all of us directly or indirectly. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. That's it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Dr. Nitin Chhoda with Ignition Time. If you're new to our channel, I want you to know that the Ignition Time channel is about the country, it's about the economy, and it's about your money. My name is Dr. Nitin Chhoda with Ignition Time. If you don't know anything about me, check out my video. You'll learn more about who I am, what my journey has been like, and why you should listen to me. Remember that we release videos at 2 p.m. East Coast time most days of the week. That's 2 p.m. East Coast time most days of the week. You can get your cell phone out, send a text message with the word ignition or with the word time to 70,000. That's 70000. You'll get added to our SMS alerts list. You can opt out of the alerts at any time. We'll send you breaking news and alerts, in news that's important as far as the country, as far as the economy, as far as your money is concerned. There's no charge for this, and you can opt out at any time. You can also get on our email list. Simply go to ignitiontime.com/alerts. That's ignitiontime.com/alerts, and you can get added to our email list. You can opt out of the emails at any point in time. Now, remember that YouTube does not always send out notifications on time. So all you have to do is simply bookmark youtube.com/ignitiontime. That's youtube.com/ignitiontime. And then you can visit the homepage of our channel and you can check out our videos at any point in time that you want. Also remember that you can follow us on Instagram. Our Instagram handle is ignition_time. That's ignition_time. Make sure to follow us on Instagram. We release exclusive content specifically for our Instagram community. Speaking of exclusive content, you can get breaking news from us on Twitter. So just follow us on Twitter. Our Twitter handle is ignition_time, the same as the Instagram handle. That's ignition_time. So make sure you follow us on Twitter as well. If you learned something new from this video, all I ask is you please click the like button, please subscribe, please enable notifications. That helps out the YouTube algorithm. That tells YouTube that you found the content valuable, and I would really appreciate that. That would be your vote of confidence in us and all the effort that goes into this channel. You can also share this video with friends and family. Let's fight the good fight together, and let's help spread honest, accurate information. We live in a climate that's highly divisive. I've mentioned this before, and I believe this down to the core of my being. For me, it's not about the red or the blue. It's about the red, white, and blue. I'm not Democrat. I'm not Republican. I'm American. We are all Americans first. So I think it's important for us to be able to help each other. Please share this video with friends and family. Please comment below. Our community is a very powerful community. It's growing. It's highly respectful. It's highly intelligent, and it's bipartisan. So participate in our growing community. I think you might make some new friends. As always, you'll find links in the description section below for all our news sources, so you can check them out for yourself. Thank you so much for watching. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next episode of Ignition Time. Take care. Bye.